Yeah, I did an interview with a guy who lives on Block Island. He says that 1,000 people in the winter live there and that 500 of them are operating a meth lab. The guy's in fear of his life. I'm reporting it to you and you're not gonna do anything about it, and eventually you guys are gonna go to jail. What's your name?
You said you were done?
What's your name?
John, did you say you were all done?
I said, what's your name?
Why not?
I'll be done when I get your name. Who's this guy? Don't threaten me!
Thank you very much for joining us here again at Tyrant Slayer Studios. Today we are watching a Mr. John J. Flynn, senatorial candidate running against the corrupt, lying, denying Dick Blumenthal here in the state of Connecticut, attempt to file a report with the FBI office located at 600 State Street in the city of New Haven, Connecticut. You can find links, information, and the means to actually donate to Mr. John Flynn's senatorial campaign in the video description below. Please do let us know what you think of this engagement and the performance of the FBI throughout in the comments section. And with that, let's dive in.
Hello, it's Johnny Flynn. I'm at the FBI and I'm about to report another crime. And this one's a doozy. So please bear with me because it's important.
John, can I help you?
Yeah, I did an interview with a guy who lives on Block Island.
Yeah.
He says that 1,000 people in the winter live there, and that 500 of them are operating a meth lab. And he says that the ferry guy's involved. Hold on. He says that the state police back their cars up to the ferry and they load the meth into the state police cars. So the guy's in fear of his life.
So did he report it?
Did
he report it, John?
He's in.
What are you doing here today then?
I'm reporting it to you and you're not gonna do anything about it, and eventually you guys are gonna go to jail. That's what's going on here. I'm at the FBI in Connecticut. They obviously don't listen to federal law. There I am, 600 State Street. I got the same guy in here that refuses to do a single thing. So we also discovered last week $100 million in mortgage fraud. 100 million. People are losing their houses left and right, which we reported. And supposedly you guys follow my page. And if that's the case, then you have knowledge of 100 million in mortgage fraud just from last week alone. So we interviewed a guy who lost a $3.5 million house, no mortgage. A fictitious mortgage was filed of 200 grand, and he's in foreclosure. They're taking the house. The Ed Marcus law firm is involved. Judge Spader, who's a police commissioner and the lobbyist for the state of Connecticut for mortgages, is throwing the properties into a REIT that I believe Judge Tierney owns. So they got a criminal cabal. We've identified about 7,000 mortgages so far. We've interviewed 50 of the mortgage holders so far. The latest one is a woman who her family bought the property from Samuel Adams. It has a river on it. It has a grist mill and a hydroelectric power plant. They want the water rights for the power plant. They created promissory notes, which are fraud. They're foreclosing based on a fraud. A lot of the documents are not signed. The title is not signed. There's numerous falsified signatures involved with that case. There's numerous falsified signatures involved in many of the cases, of which I keep reporting. I've reported over 500,000 felonies to you guys already. Money laundering, check fraud, wire fraud, securities fraud. All types of new issue IPO fraud I reported. And what has happened is nobody gives us your name. Can I get your name? Can I get your name? Can I get your name? I'm fairly certain that when a federal officer is asked his name after a guy reports a federal crime, that you're obliged, your duty is to tell me your name. Tell me a case number. Tell me what's going on. I've called hundreds of times, and I've gotten lots of threats, that's for sure. So, the meth lab, I am told, which I came here to report, supplies Boston, New York, and the state of Connecticut. All of them. They got 500 people making meth. There's been numerous house explosions on the island, leveling the buildings, which you guys know about, because I sent it to you. So when you interview this guy who's hiding, he wants protective custody. He wants witness protection. He's begging for it. He says that many of the people in the criminal enterprise have been OD'd, given fentanyl, because they knew too much. There are murders involved. There is racketeering, of course. And the fact that the state police is involved is frightening. So now you know. I'll post about it later. You won't tell me your name. You guys never answer any questions. You never call us back. And basically, I'm running for U.S. Senate against Blumenthal, and I'm going to send him a copy of this tape today. I can guarantee you that. I need to know your name. That's it. What's your name?
All right, John, I'll see you later, man.
What's your name?
You said you were done?
What's your name?
John, did you say you were all done?
I said, what's your name?
No, I know.
I'll be done when I get your name.
Done, right?
Huh?
So
Who's
you're
this?
done.
Who's this
I'll
guy?
see you later, man. Have a good day.
I'm done?
You said you're all done.
Let's go around the corner to the booth and see what that guy has to say. This is the Grove Street entrance, no trespassing. He obviously knows my name. These are the same people that threatened me. Why waste your time? Hey, I just need the guy's name at the other gate. Mike somebody. You know his name? I can't hear you. Why? What's his name? What's your name? Can I get your name? No? Business card? Can I get an agent's card?
got you.
Is somebody coming out? Somebody coming out? Is somebody coming out? Can you hear me? Excuse me. Is someone coming out? Is there a way to tell?
I got you.
Is that...
You guys got it. So you meet you at the business center or you going back in? I don't understand. All right, I'll let them know you're going over there. Okay, thank you.
Are you just blowing me off? Are you just blowing me off, dude? My friend, can you hear me? Making a statement. I reported a gigantic meth lab. I reported a meth lab. What is your name? Give me your card. Give me your card. Don't threaten me.
Ultimately, during Mr. Flynn's attempt to report this very serious crime, the FBI threatened him, refused to take the report, and demanded that he leave the property. You can also note, as seen in the video, that neither of the FBI representatives at the secure point of entry to the building were willing to identify. Let us know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please consider making a $5 charitable donation to John Flynn's senatorial campaign. Visit the links in the video description below. Check out John's work on BitChute, Twitter, Facebook, and elsewhere. Follow along with us here at Tyrant Slayer Studios as we closely examine this man and his political campaign to expose and oppose tyranny and the tyrants behind it here in the Nazi Democrat Socialist racketeering nanny police state of Connecticut. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.